Hey everybody, it's Scott the Treasure Coast Picker. It's the end of June and this is my What Sold This Month video. Had a great month, a lot of good sales, probably one of my best months ever. So let's just jump into it with this Tommy Bahama camp shirt. I paid $5 in Florida. It's silk and sold for a best offer of $30 with free shipping. My next item is this brand new with tags Majestic New York Mets Cool Base XL button front shirt. And again, I don't have my picture set up properly. So we'll just go to the front. There we go. And you can see this is a brand new jersey style shirt. I was going to keep it for myself, but I don't really wear this kind of shirt to the ballpark. If I go to the game, I usually wear a t-shirt with a Mets t-shirt. But this is brand new. I didn't have a price on it, but I took a best offer of $35 with $5 and 5 cents shipping. Next up is this vintage 1990s Gianni Versace Elton John Concert World Tour t-shirt. I bought this for $3. I actually bought 3 Elton John concert shirts for $3 a piece at a local thrift store. It was quite a find. This would normally go for more like $60. I took an offer of $30 because, as you can see here, it had some damage to it. It didn't have any holes, but it did have these marks, which were, I believe, bleach stains on the shoulders and then down at the hem. So I said, we're going to let this one go cheap. It went for $30 with $4.95 shipping, but again, I only have $3 in it. Next up is this Dreamworks Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron Water Globe. I think this was a movie. It cost me $1. I took a chance on it. Never heard of the movie before, but it's a little, I don't know, it was an Indian or somebody riding a horse. And it had some water loss on top. You could see the air bubble, but still managed to get $18.20 for it. This one was pretty light, so it was free economy shipping for that one. These 1993 Marvel Comics oversized cards were sold. You got these with a pair of Hanes boys underwear. Now, I worked at Marvel in the 1990s, and this is something I had lying around in a box of stuff that I opened, and they were in pretty good shape, so I put them up at $29.90. Just a crazy price, I know. And then I had a 10% off sale, and they sold for $26.91 and $6.20 priority shipping. So there's something out of nothing. That was something that just was lying around the house. I found it. They were in decent shape. Boom, $26.91. Now, if you ever bought something you didn't like, I bought this thing. I like tiki mugs, and I saw this Scrooge McDuck tiki mug by Mondo, and I paid $40 or $45 for it shipped. And I got it, and I just hated it. I mean, I just don't like it. I put it up here. I said, well, maybe it'll grow on me. I mean, I like Scrooge McDuck, a nice character, but as a tiki mug, he just didn't work for me. So what I did is I listed him up at $67.50, put a 10% off sale on him, and sold them for $60.75 plus $12 shipping. So I got my $45 back, and somebody got themselves a nice Scrooge McDuck mug for $60. This was another great find. My wife actually found this. She pointed it out to me. We were in a Goodwill in Florida, and I've sold these before in brown, and this was the first gray one I've had. And in doing the research, I found out that this gray one appeared in the movie Pulp Fiction. John Travolta goes into an apartment to retrieve his keys or something like that, and the keys are, I think, sitting on the tail of this gray kangaroo. So I put the in my listing, put Pulp Fiction, and $2 turned into a $43.60 sale, and the buyer paid $12 shipping. So do your research. You never know where your items might have turned up on some movie or TV show. For some reason, that makes them popular, even if it is not the actual one that was in the show. This is Mariano Rivera. He paid $1 for this guy. He was loose in the box, his original box. He didn't have any packing material, so I had to make my own packing material for him. But he was a stadium giveaway in 2010. He was a limited number of 20,000, and I got a buyer who bought this at $21.20, and this one I had free shipping on. it went to somebody in New York, so it didn't have to go too far. And it had all kinds of, here's the original box, which is in excellent shape. So this was a good deal. For $1, turned it into $21.20. Another item found lying around the house is this Ball 4 hardcover edition by Jim Bouton. It was printed in 1970, the second printing. Again, this was just on my shelf, and I got $27.95 plus $4 media mail for something that was just lying around the house. And with the quarantine, being locked up in the house, the stores were closed, so you really had to kind of dig around to see what you can find. And it actually makes you a little creative, trying to pick out stuff that you haven't been using or reading, and so just sell it. Another item that's been around for a while is Todd Oldham designer Barbie doll. We inherited several Barbie dolls many years ago, and we sold some off, and others just made their way into storage boxes and got left behind. But since we moved to the new place, we've been taking things out and unpacking storage, and found this girl, and we sold her for $42.25 with free shipping. Again, we had absolutely no money in this doll at all. Excuse me one second while I take a drink. This is also left over from my Marvel Comics days. It's in the same box as the trading cards were. This is a sealed edition of Comics Buyer's Guide, which is basically a magazine for the comics trade, and it also was packed with a price guide in the same package. For whatever reason, I never opened it. I threw it in a box, and it's been in that box since 1992 or 93, whatever it's been. And I sold it for $35. It even had my old Marvel Comics address on there. So the guy was pretty excited to get it, and unfortunately, the post office did their best to mangle it. And the guy let me know, and I said, well, if you want, I'll send it back to me, and I'll take it back. And he said no, he was just wanted to let me know that the post office, despite the fact that I put cardboard in it, decided to fold it in half and ruin the spine. But he was going to try and keep it and salvage it. So I made $35 on, again, absolutely nothing. Something lying around the house in a box somewhere. This item is a Rolling Stones program, 1975. They are not rare, as rare as you'd think they'd be. There's tons of them on eBay. So I got this for $2 at an estate sale a couple of years ago, and sold it for $14 with $6 shipping. I'm not sure why I put $6 shipping on it, but I probably sent it priority. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was $2. I had it on sale for 20% off. I got $14. And it was an early book, 75, some good pictures in there. I'm not sure if Brian Jones, no, Brian Jones was not in this, it was Ron Wood. And again, it was oversized. Maybe that's why I did it, because it was a rather large, tall booklet. And so we got $14. Had a little stain on the back, and that was the only blemish. Next up, another baseball item. This is the baseball hardcover book, Illustrated History by Ken Burns. I bought this for $5 at an estate sale. It was sealed in its shrink wrap, and it looks good on a coffee table. I put it on a shelf and never read it, never opened it, never read it. I've had it for several years. Time to go. I got $31.95. Again, with free shipping. I shipped it media mail because it is a book. So it probably cost me $4 or $5 to ship it. Again, something just lying around the house. So look on your shelves and in your drawers, and look for that stuff that you haven't touched in years, and put it up on eBay, and who knows what you'll get for it. Nightmare Before Christmas. This was an item I purchased at a local Target about a year ago. It is a set of 20 Jada nano metal figures, new in box. It had all the characters. And little tiny 1-inch, 2-inch figurines, but they were solid metal, so the box itself was quite heavy. So I charged $11 shipping. Buyer paid the shipping. I got $35.20, and I paid $19.99 for this, so I did make some money on it. Starbucks. This was a good one. This mug cost me 69 cents, Oxford, England. I knew just from the comps on eBay that it was a good one. It was not one that you discount. So I sat on my price for about, 3-4 months now, and I finally got $59.95 plus $9.45 shipping. If you see Oxford, England, grab it. This is a good seller. And this next one, speaking of England, is a Corgi Harrods of London, the department store, Route Master bus. And the reason it's Harrods is because of the advertisement on the side. This thing was in beautiful condition. Usually these Corgi toys are usually fine when they're all beat up. This had one little blemish paint scratch there that I circled and I showed it. And I got $15.95. This was free shipping because it was cheap. It rolled it up in bubble wrap, put it in a padded envelope, and off it went. So for a $2 investment, I got $15.95. Now, let's go to the biggest sale of the month. The biggest sale of the month is this Cleveland Indians 1950 Wahoo coin bank by Gibbs and Connor. I bought this many years ago. I'm not even sure how many years ago, but I bought it for myself because it looked good on my baseball shelf. But when we moved to the new place, I just don't have the room for it anymore. So I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my stuff. This guy is just phenomenal. The face, you know, and plus the fact that the baseball is, the Cleveland Indians are removing him as the mascot. He's no longer the Indians mascot. So Chief Wahoo is gone. So it was time to sell. And I paid $30 for this, I'm going to say 10 years ago, I don't know. And I got $175 plus $8.40 shipping. So sometimes, you can say, a lot of the things I sold this month are things that were just lying around the house. And it was time for to get rid of them. Now, we talked about the barware that I purchased. I went to it was a Facebook Marketplace ad. I purchased 5 barware items and a bunch of stirrers. The stirrers were included in the purchase, so the 5 into 20, which means I spent $4 per item. And this was I took these out of the lot of stirrers and sold these for $12.55. They're little bare bottom drink stirrers, drink mixers. Bottoms up, they're called bottoms up. So these 4 sold for $12.55, was free shipping. They went little padded envelope. Cheap to ship. So that was a bonus. But I got this at the sale, this Seagram 7 America's Whiskey Swizzle Sticks holder. And it was filled with swizzle sticks. So I took out a few and I listed some of them separately. And the rest of the swizzle sticks I have up now as a lot of, there's probably about 125 swizzle sticks that I have up for sale now. So I already made my money back. This sold for $16.15. It was lightweight, free shipping. My investment was $4. There it is. You can see the good condition it was in. Clear Mold Plastics, Newark, New Jersey. This was a nice find. And that's just tip of the iceberg. The next item was this Miller Genuine Draft bar lamp. It was a motion lamp. When you plug it in, it looks like that when it's lit up. And there was a mechanism inside where it spins around and it lights up the different letters. So right now it's lit up where at the bottom it says finest, whatever it says, blah, blah, blah. And then it would spin around and then cold filtered beer would light up. So it's a motion lamp. You can see here's the top. Here's a simple lamp inside. And there's this inner sleeve that you can see the ripples on it, would spin around. So the whole thing had this wonderful motion effect. I sold it for $46.36. On sale. I had it listed at $57.95, but unfortunately, I had clicked free shipping, so I lost a little bit on that. But again, I only paid $4. Next, in the same purchase, was this Peels, Bert and Harry Peels 1975 bar back display. This thing was gorgeous. It had some marks on it. I used the magic eraser to clean it up, but this thing was just fabulous. Peels Real Draft. It would sit on the back of the bar. I think there was a space here for the beer bottle or the beer can to sit in this hole over here. And it was an advertising piece. There's Bert, and there's Harry, and I'm not sure what Bert's doing here. Maybe that doesn't look right. I'm sure that's not what you think it is, but it had some marks on it. But I got $107.10 plus $8.45 shipping for this piece, and I paid $4 as part of that beer lot. And finally, The Old Crow. This Old Crow Royal Dalton bottle, liquor bottle, with the orange vest. It was just spectacular. Again, my cost here was $4. You can see he has a beautiful glaze on him. There wasn't a mark, a chip on him. The only thing wrong with this was that the plastic top, which I'll show you in a second, was broken. But the plastic top did have this date stamp of 1950. So, and it has the Royal Dalton mark on the bottom. Again, as part of the $4 item, I sold it for $119 with $12.55 shipping. And it actually sold pretty much locally, so I didn't have to ship it too far. This kind of thing, here's what you look for in this. You'll see the Old Crow bottles in two different variations. This orange vest is usually the Royal Dalton one. This is the one you want to get. It's worth a lot of money. The red vest is produced by another manufacturer and is not nearly the good quality that Royal Dalton was. And you still may get $40 for that one, but you want the one with the orange vest. So that is, I think, the end of my haul video or sale video for the month. I hope you saw some things that you can go out and look for. Best to find that liquor type stuff in estate sales or garage sales. And you saw some other items too that if you can find them, sell them. And if you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Follow me here on this channel, Treasure Coast Picker, my eBay store, Treasure Coast Picker. And I just started doing some TikTok videos at Treasure Coast Picker is my TikTok name. And I haven't done too many yet, but they will be small short haul videos, like 15, 20 seconds a piece. So check me out on TikTok as well. And we will see you in the next video, which I hope will be a haul video, and in the next week or two. Take care now. Thank you.